All right, so we're here with the guitar maintenance, okay? Just quickly, I'll try not to ramble on. So I'm changing my strings. I play Martin SP. The SP stands for Superior Performance. Packaging has changed, but these seem to be the right ones. Martin SP Phosphor Bronze for my steel string guitar. My guitar is here, needs new strings. I just got started. I did the top, I loosened the top three. So I do 3 at a time. Okay, so these are already like really flabby. So I'm gonna loosen them up. Check up here, can I get it over yet? Not yet, okay. So, all right, on the top, you turn away from you, if you will, or turning it that way. And on the bottom, they come back in this way, right? That's when you're tightening. So right now I'm loosening. And again, I'm just getting them as loose as I can so I can get off these top 3. Now, why do I do 3 at a time? If you don't already know, the reason is because you don't want to take all of the tension off of your neck. You want to keep some tension on your neck. Someone who's a super legit guitarist, and that's their main #1 thing, might even have more tips than that, but this is what I do. And okay, so those 3 are off. Now I got the 3 off. If you don't already know this, you want to try to push these guys down at the bottom, because what happens is when you're putting them on, you want to pull that in there real tight so it's snug, right? So now that I'm taking them off, I'm pushing them down, and once I do that, hopefully it's going to loosen these pins, okay? Now, on some cheaper guitars I've owned in the past, really one, this is the second guitar I bought, I think. The cheaper plastic pins might be really tough to get off. That was something that was a barrier for me, right? So maybe that's a barrier for you. I'm just trying to think of things that maybe have come up for you if you're someone who doesn't like changing your strings. I'm not saying anyone necessarily really likes it. In fact, I've heard like world-class famous musicians say that they don't like strings when they're brand new. There's all kinds of stuff. But that little part of pushing it down to loosen the pins a little could be a big help. If you find like your pins are really bumming you out and they're not coming out at all, those black ones, they usually like a black one with a white dot. If it's like a cheaper plastic one from a cheaper guitar, that could be a thing. Maybe your barrier is that it's your work guitar that you use most of the time and you don't even get time to do it at work. These are lots of things, but to me, I find whether I rush myself or go slow, it takes me about 30 minutes. So it's like, okay, just put in that 30 minutes, right? Anyway, sorry. The part I was going to say about if the pins are bumming you out and they're really not coming out, you might consider just investing in some ebony pins on Amazon or at your local guitar store. Hopefully you have one in your area. Near me, a lot of them have kind of gone away. They've all gone basically online because, you know, it's hard to make that brick and mortar rent or lease payment or whatever. So anyways, that's just a little bit. I'm just getting started on this. I'm going to change these strings because I got to practice what I preach for the course. All right, try to keep it short, just under 4 minutes.